So, how'd you win that check?
Okay, it was on a Saturday, and my boy come up to me and said, "Dad, let's go fishing." And I told him I usually don't like to fish on Saturdays at Moraine because it's pretty crowded there. Pretty crowded. And he kept saying, bugging me. I said, okay, let's go out. So we got the boat, and it was going okay. And then I got to the lake, and I couldn't get the boat off. It was stuck and stuff. And then I'm telling him, well, let's just go home. No, Dad, let's go fishing. So I got the boat off, and I'm looking, there's somebody right in the spot I wanted to get to. So it's like, oh, I'm not happy. So I come back, I come get in the boat. Next thing I know, the boat left. So I said, okay, we'll go over there. So we go over there, and we get in that spot, and we probably, I couldn't have been more than 2 minutes. I cast in, I catch a nice crappie. I said, oh, that's great. And he started throwing in, he's catching them. So we're catching these nice crappies. So right now, it's a pretty good day. And so about the 5th or 6th cast, when I brought one in, I was bringing it in the boat, and my son, his eyes opened up and said, hey, Dad, there's something on your fish. And I said, what are you talking about? He goes, there's something on your fish. And so I looked over and looked at it, and I seen the tag, and I said, I know what that is.
So it was a crappie?
Yeah, it was a crappie. Yeah. Yes, it was a crappie. So it's kind of funny because then I put it on a stringer. And when I put it in a stringer, I put it in the water, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I shouldn't put that one in the water like that. Because, you never know what's going to come up and take a bite out of it or something. So I got it back, put it back in the boat, and then we just kept fishing we just kept fishing because the thing is, my boy, he loves fishing. And that's why he is 16. 16. So that's why we just kept fishing, ended up probably about 22 crappie. And we took them home, and I was cutting them up, and we registered, and he said, maybe we won something, and we're just waiting, and finally, some lady called me and said I had to fax me some papers, and right there I knew I won something more than $600. So I said, because I knew they were giving like $100 gifts to us away and stuff like that. So I figured it. I was figuring $5,000 gift. That's what I was figuring.
Right, really?
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. And then I finally got to talk to somebody, and that's what they told me I won. I said, yeah, I was all excited. And of course, I told the boy, he was more excited, I think, than I was.
Now, you going to spend it today?
He's in there right now getting the crossbow.
Is he really?
Yes, he is.
That's nice.
I told him, go to town. He's my fishing partner. And that's basically...
So what waters you say you caught this on Arthur?
Yeah, Lake Arthur.
So you fish Arthur a lot?
All the time,
yeah.
As much as I can get out.
You fish for those wipers out there?
Not as much as these other guys. Everybody I talk to at work, I work at AK Steel, and all these guys I talk to, they go out at night, and they're catching these things all the time. I go out one time, I don't see nothing, so it's kind of like, I think I'll wait.
I heard they're a blast, top water after dark.
Yes, I heard they are too, but I never got one. But I'm more of a crappie. I love catching crappies. The thing I use the most is just a white jig. I just use that mostly everywhere I go, a white jig. And people say, oh, I got to use this and use that. I said, whatever. You use what you want. I'll use what I want. Look, I got $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, how big are the crappies running on Arthur?
The ones we got that day, they were probably in between, I'm going to say 12 to 14 inches.
No kidding.
Yeah, they were big. They were definitely big. Let's turn this off.
Well, Arthur grows big fish because Muddy Creek comes into it, and it's alkaline soils out there in that glaciated till. Mm-hmm. So it provides the alkalinity, and the lake grows the algae and zooplankton in the lake, and it can produce those nice crappie like that. Yeah. Yeah, and they really, when a crappie gets 8-9 inches, it'll turn over to forage fish, small minnows, and Arthur can support those schools of forage fish to be able to support nice crappies. Yeah. What other waters you fish?
Just using this marine.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all the time I got.
How close is it to your home?
It is probably 20 minutes from my house.
Oh, okay. So well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I got a small little 14 boat. That's all I use it. So I can't go to Erie.
Maybe next year you can win one.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
You never know. I was surprised today to hear that they found the $1 million tagfish in Connecticut.
Yeah, I was surprised too. But it's good to hear. At least you know it's out there.
Yeah, so I'm anxious to go back and talk to my counterpart in Connecticut, Bill Hyatt, and tell him that he had the $1 million fish there this year. I heard it's headed for Pennsylvania next year.
There you go. That would be nice. I guess the biggest thing about the experience for me was being out in the water with my son. That's the most fun I have. I mean, I won the money and all that stuff, but just being with him, that was good. when his eyes lit up seeing that, you know, what is that? You know, it's like, yeah, I think that's a Cabela's tag. You know, and I just like, it's just more exciting just for him being with me, I think. I mean, I got the money, don't take me wrong and anything like that, but just being with them.
How about your fishing buddies? What do they say?
Oh, nobody really believed it, you know, because where I'm from, nobody's ever seen a tag. Everybody, there's a lot of people working at AK still, and nobody's ever known anybody get a tag. And just when I say, hey, Tim, I got a tag fish. No, you didn't. You said that. Oh my God, let me see it. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody really believed it.
You know, you think this is going to excite them to try next year?
Oh yeah, I think there'll be a lot more people fishing next year. Definitely.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's
Yes.
really to get people excited and at least give them a chance to try fishing if they've never before. And like I said, once you feel the tug.
Oh, there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
So,